Hello! What the fuck is going on in chat here? Zaba gifted a membership and Tansi joined the Starving Bandits. Hello, Tansi. Welcome back to the Starving Bandits. I hope you enjoy no food in particular. Hello, guys. Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? I hope you're doing good. I hope we are doing good. Why is there no game here? Give me a second. There should be something here. Why is it not happening? I'm sorry, okay. I'm very sorry. Wait, what? No. I didn't want to do that. How dare you? Yeah. Give me a second, okay. There we go. Wasn't so hard, was it? Let me make this a bit smaller. Wait. Oh. Fuck. Why is... the hell is going on here? Okay, okay. A bit weird, but it's fine. It's better than nothing. Welcome to spreadsheets. Sorry. I'm just gonna add a few characters. I did decide to stream like an hour ago because I was like, okay, I can't stream because of my internet. It doesn't happen anyway. But then I was like, you know, maybe I can if I only stream over here on YouTube. So we'll see. Why the fuck do I get ads on my own video? Let's chill a little bit today, guys. Chilly Millie. Spreadsheet Gaming. How are you folks doing? How is everybody today? How are you doing? Tell me now. I want you to tell me. Spreadsheets. So I'm gonna quickly add these characters and then we are off to the game. Tolka, hello Tolka, welcome to the squad. Welcome. Ow. Then Tolka has been added. Conquering Elysium. Yeah, I've been also playing Conquest of Elysium. There's currently something in the works, folks, okay? There is something in the works. I don't know how long this will take, but I'll let you know. I'll let you know when it's happening, actually. I'll let you know. Please keep me updated how the stream is doing today, by the way, because I'm only streaming on YouTube today. Because I checked in on how dual streaming and performance and whatsoever, and from what I could read is that if you dual stream, it takes more upload and download. And since my internet has been quite bad, I was like, okay, I'm only going to stream on YouTube. Maybe then we can at least stream, because currently it was nearly impossible to stream for me. And I kind of want to progress the story a little bit. I want to get stuff done. So there is that. It's good. Still deciding the intelligent dev club I've posted before. Hell fucking yeah, man. Hello, Marcus. Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? I'm good. Done some work around the house, ate well, slept well. Now I started Mech Warrior Online and will probably play a few games while I'm hanging out here. Okay, it's good to hear, Chancy. Das ist sehr schön zu hören. Ich liebe das. Finde ich wirklich wunderschön. So wunderschön wie dich finde ich das. Don't translate this, Saba. You are not allowed to translate this. So we have Sora. Letter with good stealth, lockpicking, female, short hair, blue eyes, white short hair, blue eyes. Okay, Nodachi, Saidam, Wakizashi. I can do this. Okay. High stealth stats. Boop. Boop. Boo boo. Am I hearing some spicy things? I don't have to pedo. Why not? Why don't you want to translate? Hello, crazy man Clark. Stream is good so far, thank you. I need to know this because, yeah. Maybe if I just stream on one side, maybe then streaming is possible. Maybe it's just really streaming on two sides is currently not possible. That's a thing I can live with, if I can at least have one stream online. I mean, Twitch stream has always been not that high in numbers anyway. Like we had like between 5 and 10 viewers, but you know, it's still people were watching on Twitch and it was cool and everything. But I wish I could stream on both sides, but it is what it is. So Nodachi and Wakizashi, okay. Da, 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 da. I think we can go to Cartoon at this point. This point in time. Also, I'm still trying to come up with a concrete lore for my second character. Oh, hell yeah. Looking forward to this, man. I'm looking forward to this. I'm just opening the bot here because I think the chat is a bit, although okay, I'll try to keep it that way. The stream, can I change that by the way? No, I cannot change that here. Sadly, it's really sad. This is really sad. because I can see it way better over here. That's why I'm usually getting this on here. Hi Damien, hello. How you doing, Damien? That's pretty much a very similar thing we're doing here right now. We're doing good. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? Okay, Sora's in here. Talka, Sora. Okay, these were the two people from Discord. I know Craig that, you know what, we're gonna add him to, since I'm already having him here, then there's one more person less from the Discord, and then we only have Mark's character, and then we are pretty much done on the Discord side, and the rest comes from YouTube. Or I could technically add Mark here too, then we have all the people in. Armchair Civilian! Hello! Shiny head and beardo, not to mention candy lover. Hello, 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 Armchair Civilian. How are you doing? How are you doing today? Okay. He wants to be Moon Cleaver, okay. Can technically make him a cannibal. He wanted to be a Scorchlander, but... Okay. Okay, let's give him some gear here. Give him 20. Making a unique character. Unique! So we're going to weapons. He just wanted to have samurai cloth pants, that's it. Oh man, it's going to be interesting. I really want to make him a cannibal because he did tell me that he came from the cannibal land, so... But I guess it's okay. It's okay. Also, hello chat, what chaos is happening alongside the Hollow Dawn? Currently we are chilling, I'm currently just adding the character. I'm good, better for catching the chaos, I've only seen it in episodes and VODs. Oh hell yeah, happy to have you with me, brother. I wonder how easy it is to mod Kenshi, let's say like adding robotic limbs bonuses to armor for some power armor shenanigans. That's interesting. But I think prosthetics are their own category. From what I can say. Let me see. He is in, he is in, he is in, he is in. He is in, and... We're gonna add Mark's character too. And we have all the people in there. Mosquito! I'm gonna check something out in a second. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Just gonna give him full leather. Drifter boots because they're made out of leather too. Then we have full leather here, right? Would I not be able to share bonuses like plus strength and those type of bonuses? Give me, I'll check that. I'll check that, wait. But I'm not sure if this falls under this category. It's limb replacement. The thing is, I can't even change stuff around here. I can change the multipliers, making me stronger, but I cannot add armor. No, I cannot add armor here. It's not possible. I'm sorry. Can change the HP, the multipliers themselves. Maybe this is doable in some way, but not like this. I'm just looking through materials. Let me go back over here. No, not the modifying the prosthetic limbs, modifying the armor itself. No, adding prosthetic type bonuses to armor itself, not the other way around, however, it would be cool on it itself. I mean, the thing is... Ah, that's what you mean. Ah, okay. I think it works. I mean, the thing is, like, you can do the over here. Like, you can give dex multiplier and stuff like that. That's possible. You can do that. Like, here I could go to the dex multiplier to 1.5 and stuff like that. And basically, or... The only thing is, I don't know how to add the skills here. Because there is no window that says, like, add skill. And over here on this drop down here, it's also not here. But I can change the values that are already on it. I could... Wait. But I don't think... Is there any armor piece that decreases or increases strength? Which I'm not sure of. Do we have any item that increases or decreases strength? I couldn't think of anything. Hey Hero, hello man. Yeah, boy Obsidian sees 50k FCS taps. I'm currently adding characters, but someone just asked if you could technically make a power armor with increasing the stats and so on. I know you can change the values here, but I'm not sure if you can add the skills themselves, because I haven't found any icon here. Frankie probably knows that, yeah, true. Because as far as I know, you can't really change stuff over here. You cannot add stuff over here. That's the problem. I could... I mean... I'm pretty sure it's doable. Frankie might notice. True. Where do we have... Sora? I'm looking for Mosquito right now. There we go. I'm just wondering... not like I could actually do much with my knowledge and well. I could technically make a power armor that decreases certain stats, for example, that decrease dexterity or that decrease combat speed but gives you strength and stuff like that for, you know, or it decreases everything else but gives you a shit ton of protection. You could make armor like that, yeah. Just increase the armor value by a pretty high amount, so you walk slower, but at the same time you give yourself more stats. That's doable. I messed with the FCS before, but watching you play, like, It's actually not that hard. Like once you get into it, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just have to basically go in and try stuff. And there's also some very, very good knowledge on it on the internet. Like if you Google FCS tutorial, you find a lot of stuff there. But I have something that is currently completely crazy because Kenshi, they're working on a mod that lets you change more stuff than just that. So basically Kenshi, so we could do so much more modding with this. And I'm looking forward to that because we don't know when Kenshi 2 comes out. So until then, having a program that lets us allow to mod Kenshi even further. I'm not even sure if I'm able to talk. Oh, wait, I can talk about this. Someone reached out to me yesterday per email about a pretty crazy Kenshi mod. I still need to write back there. I haven't written back, but I looked at their project and it looks really interesting. So I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, got everything ready here. Make this one unique. And we should be fine. I don't know what I just closed. What did I close? I closed something else. Hopefully not the stream. Stop trolling me, Tansy. How dare you? Very dark skin check, very tall. Arms crossed. Black skin, very tall. Huge chungus. A huge chungus he is. Make those arm bulk, boy. Looking feisty. Hell yeah. We'll just see how his horns are looking. Hey Al, how you doing? Let me see. What does this character want? Short hair, blue eyes. White short hair. White short hair. Blue eyes. Wait, I cannot oh wait, okay, that's how I can do it. That's how I can do it. Good to hear, man. I just saw a bull armor mod on the store page. Looks like the Kenshi and body slots mod is actually revolutionizing the game. Jesus fucking Christ. Pedos, I can't talk. I cannot speak. I would really like to make this guy a cannibal. Because he is a cannibal. Yeah, I don't have the mod installed for different faces. I kind of want to make him an but yeah, it sounds really cool. I mean, if they really make Kenshi work like that. Oh my god, you are right. They're already doing it. Holy Jesus. What can I... Holy shit. This is going to change so much. Does it work? Must work, right? Bone dog armor. What the fuck? No way, dude. This is so cool. Is this because of the new Kenshi, right? Because people were talking about that we can have more armor slots and stuff like that. Like, the possibilities are crazy now, if it really works like that. You know what we all could do there? Jesus Christ. I wanna have a cute bone dog with armor. What is that mod? Oh, they can also check. What the fuck, dude? It's the crazy bone dog mod. Hell fuck yeah, dude. Oh my god. I have to get this mod. Jesus Christ, dude. I don't know. Maybe, but the things just came out recently, so I'm not sure about that. It's kind of unnerving. It is. It is a bit weird, yeah. Not gonna lie. Most recent. Oh my god! They already have the shield mods! I haven't checked in for such a long time. Yeah, I know Reggie. I know the Reggie that's your YouTube account. I know it. I know. Rabies. Pedro's gun? What gun do you mean? I know you're not getting a gun. You're not getting a gun for your character. That's what you're asking. Earrings. Okay, that's a belt slot. That is nothing new. New aesthetics idle animation. Oh, it's just new idle animations, okay. Okay, I'm expecting great stuff from this mod, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, what? What? There's an animated... What? There is an animated intro? Like menu screen? Hey Leiche, hey Heden. I think it's just visuals. Nah, it doesn't look like it. It looks like, because you can have now animal armor too. They have made a new slot for our armor. So that's technically possible now. And it looks like it has stats here, from what I can see. I mean, it's in Chinese. But or Japanese, so it looks like it has stats over here. And the shield also has stats if you look at this. Also has stats here. So that must work. So if this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy, guys. This is insane. You mentioned the shield damage. Yeah, I remember that. And this Kenshi mod just came out not too long ago. Well, I'm interested. I'm interested. What can I say? I'm interested in that. So, I think I'm gonna make this character a cannibal. I mean, his backstory basically is he is a cannibal. So it would make sense. Scorchlander, bit small, skinny, not excessive. Yellow eyes, hair, beard. Make him look like me. Okay. We're gonna make Scorchlander cheeses right now. That's what we're going to do. That's the cheese's hair. Oh yeah, well, it's kind of not looking so bad. Looking like a Scorchlander cheeses. A bit on the smaller side, a little bit more framed. So the head a bit smaller. Honestly, I think it looks pretty good. Speaking of how do guns work, I thought the crossbow mechanics might be too harsh to restricted for like assault rifles or LMGs. I mean, you can already make, or there is already is a gun mod. I mean, there already is a mod with guns. The thing is, like, you can just set like the shooting time, the reload time to like a very small amount, and you just be like pa 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 pa. And I think that's what the mod is actually doing. I haven't tested this mod out yet. Okay, I think I got everything that I wanted in here. Let me double check. Kraken is going to be him, Scorchlander Greenlander, female with white short hair, blue eyes. Do we have that? Then Tolka, Shag, Saber, black skin, pretty tall, robust. And then we have Mosquito, a Scorchlander, small, skinny, yellow eyes, and make him look like me, like Jesus, Bakisashi. And everything looks good so far. Okay. Hello MC. I want to do a Scorchlander PT soon. You mean playthrough? Like explicitly Scorchlander. Like Scorchlander only. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Oh wait, I'm actually in the wrong one. I'm in the wrong one. I have to go over here. We have to go over here. And in here, platoon. Here, change that. There we go. There we go. Now let's load in here. I do wish that Betrayal 2 Kenshi will not release proper. That would have been amazing. Wait, there is a mod for Bannerlord. Wait. What? What? Oh, I see a Kenshi weapon mod. That is cool. Kenshi races. Holy shit. Kenshi armor. Okay, that seems to be... Yeah, okay. Someone's working on Kenshi stuff. That's cool. That is cool. Oh, hell yeah. Did they stop working on it? I think it went kaputt. Oh nein. Das ist nicht gut. Das ist nicht gut. Do we have... Yeah. Putting these guys in here. Mosquito wants to work away. At the ladder tanning bench. So he can now help Tubal Cain. So Tubal Cain can actually make some armor. I think we're just literally missing fabrics at this point. Everything else is good to go. Would be cool if you could recruit uniques into your party. Oh, you mean Bannerlord? Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just literally waiting for the Warhammer mod to be like optimized and stuff like that. Like, I mean, they have added a lot of content to the Bannerlord Warhammer mod, but it's not really that optimized from what I can tell. So that's a bit of a problem. That is a bit of a problem. So let's see, these guys put on medic. Huh? Why do they all have remove intruder? What? Okay. Absolutely bonkers. Okay, so with our new team, or the new members to our team, we should obviously be even stronger than before, which is pretty good. In terms of weapon, what are we're crafting refitted blades right now that can crit into cartoon number 1, right? But if we upgrade the weaponsmith, we can go, I think cartoon 3 and then MK1 is the highest we can go without going into ancient science books. I think it's possible, but probably incredibly difficult to change the map. At the end of the day, you're placing files. I work also fixing many things after that. Okay, I'm not sure if how much I can tell you right now, but someone reached out to me per email, and they are currently rebuilding the map of Kenshi. But they posted something on Reddit too, so I guess it's not a secret. From what I can tell. It also seemed like they upgraded the graphics, from what I could tell. Like, the graphics looked way better than before. And so yeah, I have to write back. I forgot to write them back because they reached out to me, and I wanted to write them back, but I kind of forgot. Wait, we have to put mosquito on passive. We've made quite a bit of money, as it seems. Oh yeah, we sold the Beak Things eggs last time, I remember. I remember that. Playing as the god of faction and planning the world's demise from the creator of gods, hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. I mean, something like this, adding factions and stuff like that, is quite easy. It's just changing the whole map and everything, that's a problem. And these guys are kind of doing it, and I wonder, like, how, like... I mean... I wonder how you do this. Like, and I know that this is always, you know, done with the FCS. This is done with something else that you can change the map, because you would literally have to go to the world editor and stuff like that, which you can technically not do just like that, as far as I'm aware. What do I know? Now, I just realized there are 2 bounties. Wait. No, 2 Grass Pirates bounties in here. Okay. Let me get over to them, and then we are gonna head over to Brink. Then we're gonna head over to Brink. And also, I wanna go over here. I wanna go over here. Change the music a bit, if that's okay, guys. If that is okay with you. A bit more Kenshi-like music. So yeah, I want to take on these pirates here. Then I want to take the bounties over to Brink. I want to potentially ally the United Cities, at least for the time being. I'm not sure if this will stay, but right now it seems like a good move to ally them. I'm just thinking about something, you know, so because people are making mods now where you can literally add slots. So what if you could change it so that animals could use the pickup on human characters, and then you basically have a mount? You guys know what I mean? Am I crazy for that? I don't know. I might be crazy for that, but I have a dream. I have a dream that one day I'll be able to ride a Beak Thing. Beak Thing riders might be not too far away, guys. I swear, if we are able to ride Beak Things, I'm gonna make a faction called Beak Thing Riders. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you're on the map. They have a hideout and they will attack you all around the map. Like, all around Kenshi, they will attack you. It doesn't matter. And I'll be sending, like, 20 Beak Things towards your base. And plus their riders. And then I'll kind of sneakily gonna force everyone to get that mod. Everyone is like, hey, that looks like a pretty cool mod. And I'm like, psych! Big Fig Riders. Oh, I just barely saved this dude's life. So, where did he go? Oh, he just stood back up. What the fuck? Dude, I saved your life. Taking the weapons. Give me the go. Give me the weapons now. Do it now. I want to have 50% of the weapons. Okay, we're gonna head over to Brink now. I think Luke is the slowest. Yeah. I mean, 20 mph is still quite fast, so that's that. Let the Yidus use crossbows? Jesus Christ, man. I'm not sure if that's possible, but hell yeah. I think Tolka might be actually slower. Yeah, Tolka is slower. The fat shack is too slow. Sorry, Tolka, I didn't want to fat shame you. But since I'm also chunky in real life, that's okay, right? You would need to unrest a person. It's picking up though. True. Let the riders... Oh wait, I want Charlottes in Kenshi. Imagine that. Imagine Charlottes in Kenshi. That would be so cool. Oh, by the way, guys. I mentioned this on Discord, okay? But in case you haven't seen it. So, you know, when I started recording YouTube videos, I actually recorded in 1080p because back then my internet was worse. And it took me forever to upload stuff. My PC wasn't that good, and like it's, you know, it was horrible, you know, using the rendering 4K. So I stuck to 1080p, and obviously I was also recording my stuff in 1080p because I was like, yeah, why go higher? Doesn't really make sense, right? So around 1.5 2 years ago, I started to record in 4K. Good quality, started to render in 4K. At least I thought I was rendering in 4K. Today I was recording something from a different game, just because I wanted to see something, I wanted to check something out. And I realized, why is the quality not 4K? Like, this is not 4K, this is worse. It was slightly, but I realized something's been, I don't know, I was like, are my eyes damaged? Like, what's happening right now? And then I checked. I went to my OBS, got into the settings, went to video, and checked the video settings. So for 2 years, I've been recording in 1080p, but I've been rendering in 4K. That means my videos were never better than 1080p. Always. Didn't matter if you watch it in 1080p or 4K, the quality was always 1080p. Because I was rendering in the wrong format. I cannot describe you how stupid it is. And I don't know how I should feel about this. But when I discovered this today, I literally face palmed so hard. I was like, how can you be this stupid? And I had to play a different game to realize that. Because then I checked my video on YouTube and it was like, I went from 1080p to 4K and it was like, that's the same quality. That's literally the same quality. I was like, what the fuck? What am I doing? So yeah, that's that. It was a pretty sad day for me today. Oh, fucking hell, dude. Oh my god, that's a huge group. Can I beat them? Oh my god, what the fuck? Excuse me? Can I run? I have to run. Okay, wait. Excuse my French, guys, but this is too much. Jeez Louise. Okay, this is way too much. Red River is injured. We're straight running into this, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Oh my god. Keep going, boys. Someone has to pick up Red River. Whisper, your strength is fine too. You gotta pick up Red River. Run, boys! Jesus Christ. Insert 1 million scavengers. Thank you, Kenshi. I hated that. Pedals failing to deliver, but yet entertaining. Yeah. Oh, man. Inserting plug for the podcast, which is now available on both YouTube and Spotify. Yeah, guys, in case you have missed it. Hero and Zed and I, we did a podcast last time. Okay, our first podcast. It was amazing. It was glorious. You can find this on Hero in his Head's channel. After that, the podcast will be on a separate channel. And it's also on Spotify. You can also listen to the podcast on Spotify. If you are interested in some Kenshi talks and some Kenshi lore, feel free to hop in there. In case you have missed it, in case you've not been there. Here is the video for YouTube. In case you want to see it for yourself. It's just basically Kenshi talk all the way. Oh my god. Don't hit whisper, don't hit whisper, don't hit whisper. Okay. Ui, ui, ui. Oh my freaking hell, dude. I was lulled into rolling a smoke, look up and it's panic. Well, that's Kenshi for you. It's fine, Reddit builds character. Red and Whisper, the dynamic duo of all time, yeah. Kenshi girls decided to punish negligence. Imagine like a Sith mode for Kenshi where there's no cities and you set how many factions start out. If this exists, let me know. But wait. There's no cities and you set how many factions start out. Oh, so you can basically set it yourself, like random. Oh, you know what would be cool? Or maybe that would not even be that cool. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. But a random generated world for Kenshi. But I think that would be too hectic. I think the reason why Kenshi has its charm because it has its made world. I think if Kenshi has a random generated world, it might be too much. Or maybe not. Who knows? Maybe it's going to be cool, but I don't know. I cannot tell right now. Damn! Damn, boy! That's a thick-ass boy! Okay, let's heal up here a little bit, boobs and boys and girls. Do we still have the grass pirates with us? Yes. I would say we're going to Brink before we do anything else. Well, like if you control X amount of the map, you win by trading. Oh, okay. So what I would like to see for Kenshi, I mean, everything that is Kenshi related is cool for me. A Bannerlord mod for Kenshi would be fucking amazing. It's something I will play. I know there is a mod for RimWorld, a Kenshi mod for RimWorld. Then what other games would be cool? Like many games, or for example, like game mods for Kenshi, where you could technically imagine like a Kenshi RTS, where you have like Civilization, kind of like, where you have your armies, you move around. Warhammer Kenshi, I would dig that. I would dig that. I mean, I'm already having an army of starving bandits at my hand, looking at you guys. Kenshi Total War, yeah, exactly. Holy shit, that would be amazing. I would fucking love that. But who knows? We have, like, I think in the future there's many possibilities for what we could or cannot do. And I'm looking forward to everything here. Hello, good sirs and sirs and sirs. Do you have space for 2 more prisoners? I suppose you have. Very good. You take him. Take him away. Take him away. I don't want to see him anymore. Ow. And another one. Just take him, good sir. Halt slave? You're not talking to me, right? We have no slave with us, right? Oh no! Wait. Oh, we still had ex-slaves in here. But these guys were not from my side, right? Where is your master? I'm the master. What, get them? No. Guys, chill out, okay? Oh, I forgot burn. Run! Run for your life! Oh, it's 10 more hours for the ex-slave. Damn it! I was just chilling, boys. Can you chill, daddy? I'm just gonna wait here for 10 more hours and then we Gucci. Imagine a first-person Kenshi with a squad manager. KCD, radial wheel combat and squad orders. Hell yeah! Then have a listed system of swapping between your characters. Dude, yes. Kenshi in C4 is using the promotion system to make units more specialized with XP. I mean, I can, but let's be honest. I can see a mod for Civilization, like a Kenshi mod, because visually, there is not too much you have to do, right? Or am I... Oh, let me think about it. Is there much to do, like when you make a mod for Civilization? My knowledge about Civ is not that great, to be honest. Seven hours left. Okay, 90 hours for Red River. But we have 32 already with the United Cities. That's good. It could be great set after the first extinction with settlers to expand factions. Oh, I mean, there's so much you could potentially do. The thing is, like, the reason why I also want to be, like, I want more information on Kenshi 2, or I want Kenshi 2, so more people flock to the game, there will be more modders, there will be, you know, more attraction to Kenshi always means it's better for the whole community. If the game keeps growing, more people flock to it, and more mods will be made. It's just like more exposure for Kenshi means more stuff for us. Oh, that would be cool. That would be fucking cool, Hero. That you have like in Dragon Age, or you have a group and then you run around in the world of Kenshi. And you focus on you're focused on your characters, basically. You have a few people, you level up and you, oh my god. Zubel has never experienced slavery, so I wonder what his reaction to it would be. Good question. I would ask him. Hey, Zubel, tell me, have you heard about slavery? And he's like, I just make armor, dude. Fuck you talking about slavery? I have merely awaited any kind of grass pirates, but I was disappointed. No grass pirates have shown up, and thus leaving me sad and tired in this world. Where are the grass pirates, I wonder? I shed a tear in my delighted misery, because there were no grass pirates around me, and so my soul was sucked into the darkest abyss, because I did not find the pirates. Oh, tears running down my face, like rain running down the wall of a house in summer. Where are thy grace pirates? I screamed, breaking down in front of my community. Yeah, I just went dramatic because I didn't find slave grass pirates. Oh man, where the fuck are they? Give it to me now. I want the grass pirates. When you speak like that, I feel like we need to get you a powdered wig and a neck piece. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. You guys don't understand me. You will never. You have never searched for grass pirates this long, you know. Ihr habt keine Ahnung, wie es ist, Gefangener in seinem eigenen Körper zu sein. Nicht zu wissen, wo man hingehört. Und jetzt spreche ich auch noch Deutsch. Was soll das denn hier? Günther! Günther, hilf mir! Scheiße! Oh, what do we have down here? Slave traders. There's a big thing. There's a single big thing running around here. I'ma get it. I'ma get you. Lore-related question. What color would Red River blush? I mean, given that Red River is basically an insect, I just want to say I doubt that he would blush at all. But let's hypothetically say he is capable of blushing. given that his blood is red, I would say he would probably turn red, even more than that. Because his blood is red, but, you know, it's a wild guess. I wanna have grass pirates. Where are they? Where are they? There they are. I found them. You cannot escape me. I have made an oath. And I release the goat on you. Go, my goat. Do it now. Show them what it means to be a Super Saiyan hero. Ah. Yes. 60 damage. Get him, goatee. Constantina. Constantina, do it now. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, friendly fire each other, guys. I actually need a lantern, not gonna lie. Red will blush slight cherry red. I suppose, yes. Where is my bounty? I didn't even check if these guys have a bounty on them. Oh, there is one. Hello, good sir. Might I inquire your bounty? Thank you. Do we have another bounty? We have another bounty! Din, 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 din. 2 bounties. Let's go. Indeed, this is our world. So since we're carrying Red River, and since Jackie doesn't have a bounty on his head anymore, I suppose we can go back. I'm just checking, maybe I've missed a bounty somewhere along the line, but it seems to be fine. Oh, I missed a bounty. La 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 la. Come to me. Bounty, come to me. Beep 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 boop 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 boop. You are a bounty. I collect you. I have so many bounties. Da, 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 da. This is the bounty hunter song. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Let me grab more bounties. But I mean, we have 3 bounties in this crew, so that's quite nice. It's quite nice. Do, 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 do. Bam. Also, my guy casually made a Dragon's Ball P reference and didn't catch it. Showed him a real... yeah. A true Saiyan always sprinkles when he tinkles. Captain Carmen Electra. Show you what it means to be Super Saiyan lesbian. Classic, man. David, I cannot type what I want to say because it suppresses the word limit. What do you want to say, Damien? Red River bleeds a lot, so if he's a lot of blood, it won't stay in him for long. Man, Oni cartoons was such a classic thing. And you wanna know the funniest thing about this? My favorite skit was actually, I mean, I really liked his animations and stuff like that and his humor. But have you seen Potato Salad? Have you seen the skit Potato Salad? I think it was from Oni, right? Wait, or was it? I'm pretty sure it was from Oni. Wait, let me check. Is it still up? Or was it from Rice Pirates? Oh, give me a second. Give me a second, brother. I'm not sure if that thing is still up. I wasn't really sure if it was from Oni. It might have been from Rice Pirates. I'm sorry. But I'm not even sure if that thing is up anymore. I'm not sure if that thing is up anymore. I'm an 90s internet degenerate, so yeah, hell yeah, let's go. Hell yeah. I guess we both grew up. Wait, Hero, how old are you? I think I never asked you that. Because I grew up with all these freaking memes, man. Be like... Take him. Take him away. His stats are over 9,000! 28 but 29 this year. Holy shit! Oh, you're younger than me! Jeez Louise, dude! I totally forget that I'm a fucking old dude at this point. Holy shit, dude. Little youngster. Back in my days, we used to be degenerates too. Oh, I think they have no more space up there. Oh yeah, they have no space up there. Okay. I have to be sneaky. Okay. Good. Take him. Take him. I actually just threw him out. Just for him to get beaten up again. I'll tell you what really threw me off. Frankie is like 33. Oh, Frankie's 33. Okay, I mean, I'm 32. So Frankie's older than me. Can we call him Daddy Frankie now? We gotta call him Daddy Frankie, okay? Hey, Artie! Pedos! My muscle daddy, who's somehow the shiniest, most unfairly handsome bastard alive. My second son, my moon, you outshine both. My star, my orb of wisdom, my reason for being blind to everyone else. Your beauty's public safety violation, I love that one. My reason for breathing, my reason for being blind by your beauty, my reason for being gay. My favorite distraction, my heart outside my body, my Milky Way, psychiatrist, my Aurora Polaris, my therapist, my governor, my advisor, my unbeatable everything. Love you, you beautiful disaster. I fell in love with you again, bastard. Jesus Christ, this is turning into a fan fiction. Frankie was daddy. Dude, man. Absolutely insane. How you doing, Artie? By the way, are you doing good, Artie? Saba would not be pleased. Well, I mean, you know. You know how it is with Saba. First look at Discord channel, that's what I wanted to type. What do we have here? I comprehend not all novelties, yet do I find favor in it. I cherish the sundry humors, albeit all doth remain as vapid as empires of yore. By Talos, those still hold belief in the notion of shifting tides for a new age. How Tuba Kane can only speak. So he's like an old scholar. That's how he speaks, like an old scholar. Oi, oh. And I must speak like a British man now. Oi, oi, mate. Sorry, mate. Actually, when I was visiting my friends in England, so what they usually say when, you know, they accidentally bump into you or they want to pass by you, you know, from what I've learned, at least from Norwich, when I was in Norwich, I always heard, sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. That's what they always said that. Like every time they wanted to pass past you, they bumped into you, it was sorry, mate. And I found this so humorous because they said it in this very English accent. So when I had a few beers with my friend, some random dude bumped into me. And I was like, oh, and I was like, I'm sorry. And he's like, sorry, mate. And then I just like looked at him dead in the eyes and was like, sorry, mate. And I was like, shit, I just said that loud. I mean, he took it with humor and he started laughing. But I was like, say it to the wrong person and you might have a problem, because I was literally mocking him. But it's like, dude, I can't get this out of my head. Sorry, mate. It's so... I love the accent, man. I will say, Saba gave his blessing to pedo, and I'm bromance. Oh, you mean for our bromance? For our bromance, that's what you mean, okay. It took me a while, I think I had a stroke there. The Irish, yeah, Irish is cool too. Sharing is caring. You guys should be happy that Saba can't hear this right now, because he would beat your asses. I should go to a skeleton repair bed soon. Are we still an ex-slave? I hope they can see us up there. Dun, 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 dun. Hi. No, Baldy, he suggested the sharing idea. Did he? Okay. I mean, if he was the one who suggested it, who am I to say no? I'm not gonna pretend I didn't hear it, you know? If he suggested it, it's fine with me. Da, 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 da. look how Tubal Cain is looking his mosquito, working away. Yes, my apprentice, you work on the letter. You work on the letter very good. Wait, actually, he's not talking like that. He's like, oh, thou work on thy letter very good. And I'm always afraid of getting shot by these lunatics of tech hunters. Still can't believe they took out Corvix. So, base location. We said somewhere up here. So, technically, we have to move away from Black Scratch at some point. We could go over the northern coast or through the Holy Lands. I mean, the Holy Lands are quite dangerous if we go for them, because obviously we have every race in our team, and that means that's going to be a problem. But also Cannibal Plains. I mean, I guess at our current strength, this would not be too much of a problem. We could travel at night through Venge. Go through Sham. Head over to this way station. Go to the hub. Go from the hub through Wayne. And then Foglands. And then check out the area around here. That would make sense, actually. So either I'm still tending towards the Falklands and Obedience. I mean, I for a second I was like, you know, maybe we could make a base on Raptor Island. I'm not sure if they have a very cool base location on Raptor Island. I have to check this out. But, you know, building a base on the fog. I mean, I haven't built a base on Raptor Island ever. Like, never ever. But, you know, building on an island is always a bit of a problem. The question is, like, pathfinding. I could try building a bridge. Obviously. But building a bridge over water... They usually don't use that because there is no pathfinding there. But if they have a road, they usually go. Like, for example, if you click from here to here, and they always swim from here, you can kind of mimic a bridge. Where they can go over to. It would be cool. It would be cool. I wonder how they're going to do it in Kenshi 2, like pathfinding. If pathfinding is just smarter, and if you build a bridge like that, then they can just use it like that. That's what I'm wondering. We're pretty much healed up. We have quite a few cats, man. Not gonna lie, cats looking pretty decent. Let me just check this shop here. I would really like to get more fabrics in. I mean, technically I could buy a lot of cotton around here. And make my own fabrics, but... It's not the best way of doing it, you know? Oh, I did say I checked the Southern Stone Camp. for materials, because we have the goat now, so we have some space. I could bring you a... Oh, okay, we could do this. Hello, Anthony. Australians are pretty chill until they aren't. Well, I don't know much about Australian people. Like, I think I've talked to one Australian or two in my whole life. I know that people usually think Austrians are Australians. If you pull on the border between the swamp and the burning forest, do you not get green and swamp fertility as well as the protection of both biomes? I would not build near the swamps in probably the next 2 or 3 series, because I had a swamp base and the performance was so bad that I was like, yeah, I'd rather not. I'd rather not. I rather not. My day has been so long today, man. I did so much. I love it. I love it when the day is so full of stuff. I popped in the stream a few minutes behind. The last thing I heard was the Sorry Mate story. Oh! This was actually in Norwich, in England. I mean, I know that mate is also something Australians say, but this was from an English person. I will not the diligence both serve a noble cause, for the self same letter doth hold import for those whom we guard. Jesus Christ, man. We are going to the slave camp. Oh wait, we still have that dude on our shoulders. We still have the bounty. Okay, wait. Can we wait here? We're not too far out, so this should be fine. Wait, where is the... Hello, Mr. Chef? Where the fuck is the leader? Brother! Brother, I require you! I have a bounty. Okay. I don't know where they went, but it seems like they are gone. Hello? Is it he? Summer police? No, no. Where did the brother go? You were gambling your life then? Well, yeah, that's what I mean, because, you know, I was pretty drunk, and this dude was also drunk, and, maybe this dude is like, took it the wrong way, and he would be like, fuck off, or something like that, but if I remember correctly, I was like, sorry, he was like, sorry, mate, and I was like, sorry, mate, and then he looked at me and was like, I told him, like, I love your accent. And then he was like, oh, okay, it's fine, it's cool. And then he was like, where are you from? I'm like, yeah, from Austria. He was like, oh, okay, cool, cool. And then we had a good laugh, and yeah. And then we kissed. But shh, don't tell anybody. Yeah, sadly I can't turn him in anymore, but we can go to hang. Actually, we can go to hang, that's fine. That's fine, we're going to hang. Why is the whole samurai police running down there? Of course I homie kiss. I was like, smooch homie. I'm straight, guys. Come on. Of course it was a homie kiss. Well, canonically it makes sense that he is the wise old dude. Ba 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 ba. The brotherly kiss is necessary. Exactly, yeah. You see, Anthony gets it. He understands the grind. I have played Fallout games. Yes, I've played Fallout 3, Fallout 3 Vegas, and Fallout 4. Although at some point I want to look into Fallout 2. Because it looked quite interesting and I wanted to see how, like, the granddaddy of Fallout plays. Did you invite him back to your basement? Sadly, I was at a friend's house in England, so I wasn't able to. I wish you could have told him, like, hey, I have sub in my basement and beer, you wanna come too? But yeah, sadly it was not possible. I tried my best. Men must kiss each other. It's how we practice for our wives and husbands. Oh, yeah. Are you fucking kidding right now? Okay, I'm gonna beat their ass right now. Oh wait, slave traders. I don't want to mess with them. Manhunters, holy shit. Oh, I spot the Traders Guild in the distance. What do my eyes deceive? Let me trade you. Oh, shiz! They have a lot of fabrics. Perfect. That's what I was been looking for. They're making me so happy. Hello. I wish that other shops also had that many fabrics, but nope. Usually not. And this makes me quite sad. Ba 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 ba. Another Spartan? Well, you must be a Spartan if you have not seen my my wife, the Spartan's Eye, I think is the English name, right? Du, 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 du. You know what's a big problem for me? That my knowledge of Kenshi kind of destroys many playthroughs that I want to do. Because I'm already so experienced and I know how to do stuff. That is something that I've been thinking about. Like, it would be cool if I just start over Kenshi again. And I don't know what to do and I just get thrown into the world. Because I have so much knowledge about the game now that I'm kind of like, I could do this and that, but then it's getting too OP and stuff like that, so that's why I usually have to restrict myself when I do stuff. Okay, I thought that these guys have healing. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. Wait, there's a Shinobi Thief Guild here, yeah. Oh, we made quite a bit of money here. Dude, they have pretty cool stuff in there. The thing is that I'm actually looking for a backpack, which I don't have right now. That's a general shop. I'm just waiting for daytime now. Pedos, can you read what I sent in your DM since it's hidden wisdom? Past this armor obsession. Pray tell, Talos, how much does thou comprehend of the armorer's craft? It doth hold a significant deep with the smiths who forge it, to shield their patrons. To my own eye, armor doth possess the very soul of its wearer, a mirror reflecting one's honor. To labor with diligence and prove the armor's worth is a duty, not to be dreaded with levity. To Belkane. I wish I can talk like an absolute giga chat and talk like an old scholar. Sadly, I can't. But it was well written, my friend. It was well written. Though much I can tell. Let's go in here. Let's see what they have to sell. Ooh, they also have a lot of cloth here. Perfect! And iron plates, let's go. I'm gonna bring all of the stuff back soonish. I mean, the books I can buy somewhere else too. Mechanical shop too. Hell yeah. Gee, that's a lot of iron we got there. I don't think we can make more space than we already have. We need a different pack animal. Like, we need a Garu. There's a farm shop here. Or I might be able to acquire a Garu. Tubal Cain is already crafting armor. It's just right now. Okay, wait. Mosquito is... wait. I think he... Okay, we're missing fabrics, but wait, give me a second. Hello? Oh no, where's the trader? Ah, shit. What's going on in the city anyway? Too many reavers around. Only 2 fabrics. Das ist ein Problem. What do you personally think the fate of the major Kenshi factions would be in, let's say, a couple of decades? This is an interesting question. This is a very interesting question. Okay, let's look at this. We have the Holy Nation here. The Holy Nation is currently on a huge war with not only the Shaq Kingdom, but also with the United Cities. So they're fighting on both fronts. There is also the threat to the north, like the cannibals. So they have the cannibals here. They have the Fogman to the left. They are fighting the Shaq Kingdom, and they're also fighting the United Cities. This should already tell you how strong the Holy Nation is. They're fighting on so many fronts. To the north, to the west, to the south, to the east. Like, they're fighting on all fronts. That's what they're doing. They're holding on pretty decent, I would say. Like, if the player doesn't interact with them too much. The Holy Nation has so many soldiers. But the problem is, again, that they are fighting on all the fronts. That's why they currently can't get anywhere. They can't hold Bast. They're patrolling around here. They're trying to hold Skimsense. They're fighting the Shek. The Fogmen are a big problem. Like, we don't know what they're going to do in the future, but they are a huge problem. And the cannibals to the north are also a huge problem. So, the Holy Nation is pretty much surrounded by enemies. The United Cities, they are fighting the Holy Nation. They have currently... It's not peace with the Shek Kingdom. It's more they're neutral. They don't fight at the moment. But, you know, sooner or later, I'm pretty sure that the Shek Kingdom and United Cities will also fight. But right now, they're not doing it. But the only big threat right now to the United Cities is technically the Holy Nation, at least here in Bast, and they themselves. Basically, they are crumbling from within because they have the problem of the rebel farmers. More people start to be unhappy with the current empire. More people are revolting. The nobles are getting crazier and crazier. You know, more slaves, more enslaving. So the United Cities are crumbling from the inside. And then we have the Shek Kingdom, which is basically the same thing. Kind of. Hero and I recently did a video about this. He made a lore video about the Shek Kingdom, and there he pretty much said that the Shek Kingdom are currently only held together by Asata, because she's the strongest. And even though Asata also doesn't like outsiders so much, she still accepts trade, and she's still okay-ish because of Bayan, because Bayan is telling her, yo, we can't go completely crazy, we have to hold back. But the Shek are very unhappy with the current leadership, because they want to go to war with the Holy Nation. They don't want to stay back here. But, like Hero said it, if the Shek Kingdom doesn't have anyone to fight, they're gonna fight themselves. So if the Shek Kingdom would take over the world, they would, you know, take each other out. Because they're just a warring faction. It's in their DNA. They have to fight. So, we are looking at the three major factions right now. And I would say the Shek Kingdom is out of the book. Because they, in the end, if they really succeed in the takeover, they're gonna destroy each other. If we go in terms of stable, the Holy Nation seems to be doing quite well. You know, they have farms, they have their farmers. Of course, if you're not a Greenlander or a Scorchlander, you're not gonna have a good time in the Holy Nation. Except for that, I would say the Holy Nation has a really good chance in stabilizing a good society. And like I said, the United Cities... The United Cities, for me, are kind of like the Second Empire. They're crumbling. They're crumbling from within. Because at some point, you can only enslave so much. And this is going in extremes where if they keep going like this, they're just going to destroy themselves. That's what's going to happen. I mean, the Tech Hunters, kind of. I mean, if we say the Tech Hunters are also a good faction or a great faction, the Tech Hunters might be more stable than anything else. But I would consider them like a small faction. Hey, Enio! Can't wait to see my character in the run. Next episode, Enio, your character will be in, and the character of Joseph will be in. I've having you guys on the list. The fog is the source. The Czech Kingdom basically is a quicker ticking time bomb. Exactly. The Western Hive also counts as a major faction. Well, the Western Hive... I don't see the Western Hive as something that could stabilize in a civilized manner. Maybe if they evolve for a few more hundred years, then I would see the Western Hive as something that could potentially have a good running society. But right now they're like a hive mind. They just keep to themselves. They are like ants. They are literally like ants. They just work for the queen. And I don't really see them popping off as a faction. It is really hard, man. If you really think about it, all the 3 factions are doomed. All 3 of them. That's why in the mod that I've been working on, that is in the future of Kenshi, lots of things have changed around here. But yeah, it makes sense, you know? It makes sense. I don't even, honestly, I think Hero mentioned in one of his videos that he thinks that the Holy Nation has the best chances of survival. Personally, I think that's true. But at the moment, how everything is going right now, I say no. Because they themselves are completely apeshit crazy. They're kind of like, you know, what they started in Bast, the war with Bast, the fight on all the fronts. I don't see them succeeding either. I honestly don't see the Holy Nation succeeding. At least not how they are right now. But one point I give to Hero is that they have farms. And people are working there on their free will. They're not slaves. So if we want to say who is the most stable faction right now, I say the Holy Nation. The Czech are just currently a ticking time bomb. Because if you take out the Sada, someone else takes over and they send the kamikaze towards the north, then they go completely apeshit crazy. If you take out the Sada. So the Czech Kingdom, ticking time bomb, Holy Nation fighting on all fronts right now, and the United Cities are crumbling from within. So in the end, all 3 major factions are fucked. They're all 3 of them are fucked. Not gonna lie. But if I think about it, in Kenshi, like the Western Hive, of course, if you say, okay, the Western Hive also counts as major factions, they are the most stabilized faction then. If you wanna see it like that, but they are kind of a hive mind. They're like ants, so I don't really count them like that. Hey Firecat, hello. I was wondering if the slavery is inherited from the Second Empire, and don't know any better. No, slavery is not inherited from the Second Empire. So from my knowledge, it started off like this. After the Second Empire fell, the Third Empire, the United Cities right now, they had laws that if you commit a crime, you have to work in a slave camp to basically work away your sins. It's not a bad system. Like, okay, you committed a crime and you're going to a prison where you basically work away your sins. You're working for the community. You work in a mining camp, you help making food, you work on a farm. So, makes sense. The problem is that they started to radicalize the system by, okay, you did something bad, you go into slavery, to, oh, you don't have money, you go into slavery. Oh, you look poor, you go into slavery. So basically, this is spiraling completely out of control. Like, they are going completely apeshit crazy with the slavery. I mean, you know how it is. You go outside of a city and a slave hunter tries to enslave you. And this is the big problem. Like, the system, the old system, how it was meant to be, was perfect. The old system was perfect. You do something bad, you work for the community. And right now it's like, oh, you looked at me, you're a slave now. Hippity hoppity, you're now my property. And this is where the problem came from. What I believe is that all the major factions will fall. The Holy Nation will want to purge all the lands, leading them to eventually overextending the Shek and the UC is the UC. Right now, I say so too. I say all the big factions are doomed. If they keep going on like this, they would eventually destroy each other. But as the player, we kind of can guide which faction is going to make it or not. But the thing is, like, I never worked with the United Cities. Because it just goes against anything in my body. It just goes against anything in my body to work for the United Cities. I really wanted to make a playthrough once where I literally work for the nobles. But I just hate them. I mean, of course, you can say that the Holy Nation is not better. Yes, but at least the Holy Nation, you know, there is a reason why the Holy Nation is like that. And when I'm playing with the Holy Nation, I'm always trying to better them somehow. But the United Cities is so corrupt. Like, all the nobles are corrupt. Everyone is apeshit crazy in there. Everyone just wants money, power. They want to enslave you. It's horrible. It's horrible. If you start a UC playthrough, you go outside of town. You're a slave. You're literally fresh meat once you leave town. And not even that. Worst case scenario, you go into the city and then some city guard frames you. They put hashish in your inventory. And then you don't have money to pay yourself out. Hippity hoppity, you're not a slave. Congratulations, you are officially a slave now. Oh, you went outside of the city? And the noble hunter saw you? Oh, you're dead. That masterwork Eagle's Cross, it's gonna get you. It's gonna get you. You're dead. Brother, you have 1 toughness. What do you think is going to happen? 1 shot, you're dead. Western Hive is like China. Hi, Carrot, by the way. You see, has the manpower and technology. The whole nation has enough food to feed the world, and the Shek has the military to protect the world from those who seek to harm others. Well, technically, Firecat, you're right. If they would work together, they could better this world. But then I guess the world of Kenshi would be too boring for us. That's what we can say. Slavery goes bye-bye, and the system of forced labor in response to criminal activity goes into place. Do a crime, you work off your crime. Yeah, basically how it was invented to be. United Cities offered the population simply a more evolved form of community service. Come on. Okay, that took a little bit, Reggie. I mean, you got a point. Yeah, if the 3 nations would unite, it would be a decent place, but that's never going to happen. I don't understand why the cannibals don't go into the Leviathan coast. It will satisfy their crave for challenge, and there's a lot of resources and food. Also, cannibals is a great training ground for youngs. I mean, I would not... I don't think that the cannibals are interested in Leviathans. I personally see it that way. I think that 1 Leviathan could potentially crush the whole cannibals. Because they have just like their small weapons, like their flesh cleavers, okay? But the Leviathan is a huge fucking thing. with a hard shell. She's going to stomp the shit out of the cannibals. Just volunteering people what to do. Yeah, they are going for human meat. I think that's their gist right now. Nobles are a waste of good, radiated air. That would give Holy Nation a real good reason to fear them now. Lose to the shack, and you end up in the cooking pot. True. I also believe the fog went under the result of a fallen queen, but there are rejected hivers that the Western Hive Queen first directs towards Mongrel. Anthony, I don't think so, because if you look at the Fogmen, they are so many in numbers. Like, absolutely crazy. If you think the Western Hive has many hivers, no. The Foglands are absolutely swarming with hivers, with Fogmen. And there must be a reason for that, because then the queen must produce twice the amount of hivers and send many hivers to Mongrel, but nothing in the lore, nothing in the backstory that we know points towards that. And I still think, my personal theory is that there is a dead hive queen somewhere who is not alive. She is dead. But, you know, if you look at the hive queen, she has that thing, this incubator on her stomach. And I think that she gets constantly fed with, I don't know, with all kinds of junk, with meat, with foul meat, I don't know. I can't tell you. But I think they just keep feeding the corpse of the queen, and she keeps producing failed Fogmen. It makes most sense. Like everything else, because before that I was also thinking, okay, maybe they come from going insane, you know? Hivers get lost in the fog, they start to become insane because the fumes of obedience make them go insane. But there are too many. There are way too many. That's why I don't think so. There are way too many hivers, and this is a problem. So it would make most sense, in my book, if this comes from a queen that died, and now she gets fed, and because she's dead, her incubator is producing failed hivers, so to speak. Hey Asian fanboy, hello. How you doing, man? Hello unknown self, hello. Kenshi 2 when? Yeah, exactly. Kenshi 2 when? I hope soon, man, but I would say 2 more years maybe. I'm thinking of buying a Garu right now. When you put it that way, I'm kind of siding with the Dawn. Yeah, I mean, there will be more backstory to the Dawn and why Talos' brother has done that. But, yeah. He did it for the good reasons, but yeah. Also not. Also not. On a side note, my novella is completed. I'm about 1/3 of the way through the editing process. It should be uploaded to Discord soon. Nice. Honestly, the Western Hive are in a situation where they're protected by the Holy Nations' divided attention, so they will live as long as the Shek Kingdom lasts as long as possible. True. I meant to say why the Shek... Oh, the Shek! You mean why the Shek don't go to life? Because I don't think the Shek want to fight animals, honestly. I think they're more focused towards slaughtering the Holy Nation. In my future Kenshi scenario, eventually the Bonefield started to get settled by the United Cities refugees, eventually. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, who knows how they look in the future, because right now the problem is that there are so many animals, big things over there, it's like a hellhole. I always wonder how the United City was able to establish the city of Khatun. Because Khatun is like in a place, it is so dangerous. I mean, this city must have been here before that, of course, like maybe a relic from the Second Empire. But if you think about it, absolute insanity. And now I'm back here on the bone fields. Back to where I was thinking, like, where do all these huge bones come from? The bone fields are plastered with insanely huge bones. And there must be a reason for that. And we know the behemoths were fighting something on Kenshi. We know that. We know that behemoths were fighting something. And the more I think about it, we had this on the podcast last time, but the more I think about it, I think there were giant creatures, giant animals on the surface of Kenshi, and the behemoths were fighting them. And when all these animals were destroyed and killed, they took out the behemoths. Then the First Empire, the ancient ones, killed the behemoths because they were like, okay, all the large animals are gone. We don't need you anymore. Goodbye. Because we picked up the theory last time and now it kind of makes sense. Because these huge bones here, like there must be a reason for that, right? Wait, where was I? Please note the novel is about 100,000 words, give or take. My novella is about 40,000. My story comes in just below that. I mean, I think 40,000 words is, jeez, more than enough. Imagine writing 40,000 words. Eventually, more than new cities start using all the animal refuse, bones, and new tame beasts and fertilizer to rebuild the population for a new Fourth Empire. That and all the iron laying around. It is possible to raise a baby in a deceased woman who is already pregnant and the babies are at risk of a defect. This would basically make sense. What happens to the Fogman? I believe the Western Hive is their queen because in vain you can see blue rejected hives and strategically the Fog can protect the hivers from the Holy Nation. I stick with there is a third Hive Queen. I stick with that. I've been theorizing a lot, and I think there is a third Hive Queen that died. Because it's the amount of Fogman. Because if you talk like, if you go to Mongrel and if you listen to the lore behind the Fogman, from what we know, it's just that they're like the blue army, the blue wave. They just keep coming. Because Fogmen are really weak. Fogmen are not strong, but they are like so many in numbers. Imagine like the Western Hive Queen would keep producing, but she can't feed her offspring. You know, they just keep producing, and she doesn't stop. And from what we know is that the Western Hive, they usually eat vegetables and fish. At least, if my memory serves me right, this was the lore behind it. And the Southern Hive consumes meat. The Southern Hive does consume meat. That's why they are reddish. I'm also going to buy a Garu now, guys. What are we gonna call this Garu? Is it male or female? I didn't check. You gotta call it Justin. Justin is a cute name for a Garu, is it not? How delightful. Come on, Justin. We have a city to burn. Should I be triggered that I don't have a Garu backpack here? I should be triggered. But maybe the bar has one. The biggest mystery for me is the Buckmaster. That guy is getting high on human teeth dust. That is hard, man. Is that the way to be immortal? I don't know. I have to ask my dentist, man. I have to ask my dentist about that. Yet the Buckmaster is quite a mystery. He is quite a mystery to me too. Like there are so many questions I have about his origins, because from what we know, the Buckmaster is like he can't age. So why can he not age? What does this mean? He's like hundreds of years old. He can control spiders. Why? Like so many theories. So many theories about that. But Justin, I have a problem. Where is your backpack? Justin, oi. I need your backpack, Justin. What are you doing? What are you doing, Justin? Where is your backpack, brother? I can... Yeah. We have Southern Hive and Western Hive. What if, and just hear me out, there were 2 more hives at one point? 2 more? Ooh, okay. I think there was a 3rd Hive Queen, but potentially it's possible there was a 4th one. But why would you say there's a 4th one? Khatun is a highly defensible area, as well as having basing around it that could likely have been a massive lake or sea before, plus the iron and swordsmiths. It makes sense. They're there. True, true. I mean, if it's a collectively from the Second Empire, it makes sense, yeah. The Fogmen are called the Dead Hive, so either a deceased Hive Queen or a broken replicator would make sense. Also, I think the Fogmen might spawn in vain after you kill the Western Hive Queen. They do that. That is true. And that's why there is a theory going around that Hivers turn insane when you kill their queen. But it could also be that they take over the hive because, of course, once the hive queen is dead, no more Western Hive will get reproduced. But at the same time, as far as my memory serves me, if you take out the Southern Hive Queen, Fogmen will also spawn down there. But wait, this might have been a mod. This might have been a mod. I don't want to lie to you guys right now. Let me check this. I'm going to check this for you. Because, you know, I'm playing with mods and sometimes... Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, yeah. If the Southern Hive Queen dies, then Fogman will take over the Southern Hive. And this is something that I found strange. Because why would the Fogman from over here come down there? Maybe the Fogman come over here because of the dead pheromones of the queen. You know, the queen is sending out dead pheromones that attracts Fogman. A wild guess. Totally wild guess. Totally wild guess. Is because of the dead pheromones of the queen. Or the queen, but canonically speaking, let's say the queen dies. Okay? And the dead body of the queen keeps producing more Fogman. But this is not possible because if she gets kidnapped, like if you take the queen with you, then we still get Fogman in the Southern Hive. Why is that? And now think about the sheer amount of Fogman you need to take over complete Wayne, to take over the Southern Hive. I think there is a possibility that there might be some holes in the lore too. That maybe things were kept that way, and maybe they should have been a bit different. Or it's really something different. I cannot tell you. Because this is why my theory came up, that Hivers turned insane and turned to Fogman. This is why this theory came up. Because if you take out the Southern Hive, then they also start to be invaded by Fogman. But why? But you know, their blue skin and everything. It's just like, it's dead, you know? White eyes. It's like dead eyes. Dead Hive. I guess we could speculate that for hours. Pretty sure we could, if we want to. It's hard to tell, man. It's really hard to tell. I hope we get some infos about this in Kenshi too. I really hope we do. Maybe the Dead Hive princes puke up their victims and use the dead and the queen. A possibility. I wouldn't even say that's too crazy. Honestly. Might sound crazy, but you might be onto something there. And we just got a backpack, by the way, guys. Very good. Now we can buy more stuff. Yeah, let me get some books too. Why not? I mean, we don't need steel right now, but we're going to need steel later on, right? I think when it comes to MK2, then we need the steel. What if the Eastern and Northern Hive attacked each other in the area where the Fogman are? The queens died. I see what you mean. So you think that there were two queens that fought each other and both queens died. I mean, technically, so many things are possible. I don't want to say no because you guys all have a point. Like, if it's a good theory, I can see many things happen. I'm sure Agmo knows all the game secrets, but she can't speak. Yeah, exactly. Oh man, imagine. Agmo knows everything, but she can't speak. Like the Fogman theory you're discussing would imply that moving the queen should prevent Fogman or direct them to you. Yeah, exactly. So that can't be it. True. That can't be it. So Chris, maybe Chris was like, okay, queen's gone, Fogman take over, whatever. Maybe he didn't think it through too much. I don't want to say that Chris didn't think about how he wanted to do that, but you know, the world is pretty large and we have some areas that are leftovers or left out. And if you write so much lore and if you have so much backstory, I'm pretty sure some stuff gets lost in the sauce. There is a free trader somewhere around. And I do want to buy from him. If I can find him. Also, I really have to get Heroes mod pack. Is he talking to me? Did he say meat back to me? How dare he? The Western Hive seems to be safe from the Fogman when their queen dies because they have simple and less complicated lives. I don't know, man. It's so hard to tell. Like, some stuff doesn't add up. Like, you think that some stuff makes sense, but the Western Hive getting overrun by the Fogman is totally understandable. But the Southern Hive, they're so far away. Like, there are no Fogmen in between here. Between here and here, there are no Fogmen. So why would the Fogman come over from this place to this? Because there are no Fogmen around here. There are no Fogmen here. Why would they travel all the way down to the south to take over the Southern Hive? Like, what's the context behind that? Why would they do this? There must be a reason for that. There must be a reason. Because the queen dies down there. Okay, Southern Hive queen is gone. That's fine. And then suddenly these Fogmen over there be like, oh, I have to go down south. I have to travel through the whole world. I have to go through the whole world. Travel down there to the Southern Hive, to the Royal Valley, and take over everything. Why? Why? My theory will still be that there is a dead Hive Queen somewhere that is dead and she's getting fed by the princess, Fog Princess. And she's producing dead offspring. And that's why they look like this. But it still doesn't tell me that if you go down south, if you go down to the Royal Valley and the queen is gone, why are there Fogmen there? Why? Why would they travel from here to here? Why? There must be a logical reason for that. And if not, where are they coming from? Yeah, there must be a reason. I really wonder why this is... I have so many questions. Really. It's absolutely insane. It's the lore is insane. There's so much behind all of this. It's absolutely insane. buy some food. I have some extra money right now. Always stretch and say there's a secret tunnel. I don't think so. Was that a princess vomit in the womb because there's no queen? Pheromones, they start becoming insane and more cool. Like, oh man, I wish I could give you guys answers. Hey, yeah, this theory, this is correct one, and they vanished from the internet completely. Stop it! Imagine, Chris comes here, is like, oh yeah, that theory you were talking about, that's true. That's true, by the way. You're right, but because you found out, I'm not gonna drop Kenshi 2, I'm gonna delete the whole files for Kenshi 2. Gonna delete the whole game just because you found out about the lore. This was secret lore, I didn't want people to find out, you found out. No Kenshi 2 for you guys. Oh, Sora stuck. Seems like it. Sora, no! Rebel farmers. I just want to check out the small stone camp. How fast is that animal? 17. So it's the slowest, I suppose? Brother, I'm literally next to the city. I am next to the city. Why are you attacking me? I take your bandage away. No bandage for you. Because you've been a bad boy. No bandage for you. Because you're a nasty boy. This reminds me again about the skit that Asian Fanboy did. This is exactly the moment. Hey, these guys look like a bunch of escaped slaves to me. Hey, Frankie. Hello. Hey, Frankie, since I have you here, do you know if it's possible in the Forgotten Construction set, you know, you can have those modifiers like this one on the gear. You know, we have the crossbow, the dodge effect, the dexterity effect. Can you add more in the FCS? Because we talked about if it's potentially possible to add like a strength multiplier and stuff like that and put it to insane numbers. So you basically have gear that gives you more strength and so on. You know, like a power armor in that sense that increases your strength. Because I have found the skill set, but I have not found an option to add more. And I wonder if this is possible or not. I thought that maybe you know it. The man had the experience. Basically, yeah, power armor. Let's just say that you take the freaking, what it is, crab armor, and you turn the crab armor into power armor, for example. Not in the default FCS, but with free Kenshi stuff, maybe one day. Okay, I thought as much. Oh, wow, Jesus Christ! What the fuck? No! No, 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 no! Justin, run! Justin! Oh my god! Holy shit, you don't check your fucking screen for a second, instant death. Justin, run! Woo! Justin, no! Oh my god. Sorry about this. Yeah, I saw Rikanji, dude. I saw armor I saw freaking bull armor. I saw dog armor. Jesus Christ, man. I'm so hyped for that. If they really push Kenshi to these levels, it's going to be insane. Asian fanboy got a commission. Huh? Oi, oi, oi. Now I'm interested. Frankie, have you seen all the new things? Kenshi bodies. Okay, I think I'm pretty sure Frankie has seen it. The Kenshi, they figured out how to actually make ammo for animals and apparently works. Didn't test it out yet. Yeah, I just checked like, wait. Do I still have it open? Wait, let me take a quick. I also that's not all of it. Look at this mod, dude. Wait. Look at this fucking mod. What the fuck? Bro. Give me a derpy dog, please. But yeah, if you look at this, you have the bone dog armor here. I haven't tested it out myself. I played the mod the other day. What you did? Holy fucking shit! Is it on YouTube or on Twitch? Or here, like the bull armor. And it seems like it must work, right? People were... Seems to be working, I suppose. But yeah, if things like this works now, like there are some extra slots here. Shield slot, eye slot, hand slot, if that's true, I don't know. But that's going to be insane. I'm so looking forward to that. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm looking so forward to that. Also, Frankie, since I have you here, I'm not sure if Hero has talked to you about the podcast that we're doing. I mean, I guess we can talk about this in private if you want to talk about this in private. But I think that Hero has talked to you already about it. You know, if you want to potentially hang out with us at some point. But I guess we can talk about this in private. It's better to talk about this in private. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Kenshi. If they can really do so many shenanigans, who knows what we can see? Because I'm pretty sure Kenshi 2 more years. Nice. I know time zone wise it's a little bit complicated because I know that we are pretty far apart in terms of that. I think you're 6 hours behind me or something like that. But worst case scenario, I'm gonna throw in a day where I'm just gonna stay up longer, and that's fine. But let's talk about this in private. It's better. So I was looking for the shop. Where's the shop? Is this the shop? Wait. Didn't these guys have a shop? And I don't mean the slave shop. I mean the shop where you can buy iron. Was this a mod? This might have been a mod too. Well, time for me as well. See you around, guys. Gotta take care. Goodbye, Tansy. See you next time. So anyways, I waste a lot of time bringing all kind of factions leader to the Buckmaster's Tower. Most of them just get devoured by the skin spider. It was a blast. I mean, it's interesting with their cages on top. I mean, we talked about this, having the cages on top and what they are actually doing there. Because it would make sense, Catlon and the 4 generals, right? So it's basically 5 cages, would totally make sense. Okay, apparently this might have been a mod, but I swear I was in a camp once, and I was able to buy iron from them. Apparently this was a mod. Because these are slave shops. And this is just a normal house here. Okay. Well, I tried. I tried. Oh, don't want to run into these guys. Can't believe Justin nearly got eaten there. Hey! Stop hitting me. I'm sorry, guys. But you put this on yourself. But I'ma heal you up, you go? I'ma heal you up. I'm a good person. Yes, I did in fact just cut off your arm, but I'm still a good person. I believe that's just modded. I want to say the only slave farm mine that sells stuff are the ones that sell crops to the north of Guts. Okay, yeah, then it was modded. Then it was modded. I mean, it would make sense for them to sell you cheap stuff. But apparently modded, yes. I'm a good person because I'm healing you guys, right? Tell me I'm a good person. What do you think of a terminal ill Greenlander going from -100 to 200 stats? Do you really want me to answer that? Because going to 200 stats is nearly impossible. Even with the 200 stat mod, as far as I'm aware, because try getting to 100. Going to 100 is already absolutely insane. And then the minus 100 are... Wasn't the Ambitious Amphibian doing this? Or Reggie? One of those guys was doing a run. They started with minus 100 or minus 50 or something like that. Yeah, exactly, Frankie. Going over 100 is impossible. At least for... You can get a mod that puts you to 200, but... I don't know how this mod works. Like, I've never tried it out. I know it's there. Oh, Coco. Oh, it was Coco. Okay. I couldn't remember who it was. I knew it was someone of the guys who does the montages. I think Ratchy had the dude with minus 100 first aid, right? I never tried this, okay? So I couldn't say. Usually I don't use mods like this. Although I guess it would be a fun experience to get like times fee. Is it times 3 or times 5 XP? Or are they both? I'm not sure. I know there is a times XP mod out there. In combination with going over 100, with going to 200. Oh, you also did a excuse me. You also did a minus 100 set run? Nice. Oh, did I see it on your channel? Wait, give me a second now. I swear, I thought someone was doing a minus 100 one. If you have it on YouTube, I might have seen yours. Oh, wait, what am I doing here? I should probably not let the game run while I'm doing this. Oh, you didn't upload this one. Oh, okay. Okay. It sounds interesting. Have you tried the ultra hardcore realism mod? Where's the 100 starving bandit run? I kind of put this on ice at the moment because my internet was so bad that I couldn't stream at all. And I wanted to progress a little bit with the Betrayal series. That's why I haven't played the 100 starving bandits one. But I wanted to do it today. But then I was like, okay, I want to progress this series a little bit. But if my internet is fine for the upcoming streams, the 100 bandits one is still on the roll. But that's a really hard one, man. Keeping all these people fat. Jesus Christ, man. Eventually, I want to try to save as many as possible. But the problem is that in the end, I'm pretty sure I will have to sacrifice a few of those. I mean, if I could have a farm going and running, that would be fine, but that's not going to happen. Let's be realistic here. And splitting up the whole 100 starving bandits into like 10 groups or something will probably kill my PC. So my best bet still is to have like a small group running around and taking care of everything. Oh, gee, Ludwig. Ludwig, wieso bist du so weit hier hinten, Ludwig? What the fuck, where is Ludwig going? What, Ludwig, what are you doing? Hello? Oh, shit, I'm carrying... I'm stupid. I don't know what Ludwig was trying to do. Wait, what? I still had the grass pirate on me. Oops. Jesus Christ, dude. What am I doing? Okay, this time. We got this. Okay, now we got it. Use the times 2 XP mod just because I work full time and my Kenshi time is so precious to spend on metas. I understand this, man. That's totally fine. If I would not make these kind of videos, so yeah. It's totally understandable because the grind is insane. And at least you want to have fun. But the super hardcore ultra realism mod, let me check this out. What does it do? Hardcore ultra realism mod. The only wrong way of playing Kenshi is if you're not enjoying yourself. Yeah, and if you like to put people in the peeler machine, that's on you, man. I'm not judging. So if you like that, have you tried this mod, Frankie? I might want to give this mod a try. That seems to be interesting. It might be really cool and challenging, or it might be completely over the top. Speaking of time, there is a strength training bench. Oh yeah, I know about the mods, and I've used the stat gain mods before. I mean, the strength training mod is probably the only one I would use without feeling bad, because it makes sense, you know. It makes sense to train your strength with a weight bench instead of running around with iron. So this is probably the only mod I would use. Without feeling too bad, you know. The peeler machine is so classic now, it's a bit lame to still use it at this point. Yeah, I'd rather lose my limbs in battle. Or by getting bound to a Fogman pole. It's also a good way of training or losing your limbs. Okay, this police dude apparently is gone. He probably got enslaved, not even kidding. I think this mod might be really cool, or it's completely over the top. And you die once you just see an enemy. The challenge for the mod is also to not use anything, like any other mods. But I might give this one a try. Looks interesting. A lot of difficult mods are like, hey, we made this boss have... Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. Giving a boss 180 stats like kind of defeats the purpose. That's not hard a game. It changes the weapon damage. That's it. So it's in the hand and you're dead. Unified toughness. Okay. But then it's like the question is, what is the point in training toughness if you're still dead with 100 toughness, you know? That's what I would ask myself. Oh yeah, legendary of... Oh my god, the black samurai armor. The black samurai armor in legendary of Kenshi is... Mwah, absolutely goated. I love it. It's my favorite armor piece. But they go overboard. But I mean, technically, we could modify their stats, right? I mean, we could go into the FCS and do modify their stats. Technically. Yeah, the black samurai armor is absolutely goated. I was looking if there is a singular mod for that, because I loved it so much, but I'm pretty sure I haven't found it back then. Maybe there's a mod now, but back then there was no mod for it, sadly. Because I would have absolutely loved to have this in every playthrough that I do. Same here, man. Absolutely love it. Okay, can we start crafting again? Let's go. However, I keep the unique boss races. There's a return to vanilla version of Legendary of Kenshi. This is funny. But I mean, technically we could change this by ourselves, you know? It took you an hour? Yeah. This is, it's a bit crazy. That's a bit crazy. Oh, I already need ancient science books. Okay. Oh my god, yeah. Pfft. I remember because when I remember when I was doing the Legendary of Kenshi mod, I did a skeleton only run and I had like 40 skeletons or something like that. So it was kind of easy for me because, you know, skellies are OP, and then I also had the mod that adds those skeletons with insane HP and strength, so it was okay. It wasn't too hard. But after that, I was like, okay, if I do Legendary of Kenshi again, I do not do a skeleton-only run. But yeah, now that you say it, I think I haven't played Legendary of Kenshi in years. It's been forever since I played that. Man, I want to have the black samurai armor again. Now that you said it, I want to have a legion of people with black samurai armor. That's what I want now. Okay, so the hardcore mods, looking at it now, they removed the ability to get KO'd. Okay. Healing speed is 20% of the normal speed? Why do I want to wait longer? Why do I want to wait longer? Waiting for people to heal up is the worst thing in Kenshi. And they heal... Oh, no, wait. Okay, you mean healing, like in terms of healing yourself, right? Oh, okay. I thought you mean like if you go to bed, it's only 20% of the time. I mean, I might give the mod a try. I might look at it, but okay, I don't want to shit talk it because I haven't played it right now, okay? But might as well you use Regis mode where everything is 1 HP. I mean, that's basically the same thing. If you give it a try, just get a crossbow. GG easy. Yeah. Because the crossbow damage is also for you. You can probably, with a masterwork chunk bow, you can kill, like, the whole world of Kenshi. Okay, yeah. Wait, the Dark Hive mod gives you samurai armor? Okay. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okie dokie, folks. I'm getting a bit tired. I've been sitting in front of the PC for over 3 hours now. And before that, I was sitting there too. So, I think I call it a day here. The Legendary of Kenshi Summer Armor was made by the creator. Ah, okay. Yeah, that it makes sense. I don't know how he did it, but the black summer armor looks absolutely insane. It's by far my favorite armor, and I wish I could have it in all the games. Just for that alone, I would jump back into Legendary of Kenshi. Yeah, guys, so thank you for watching today's live stream. Was a blast, as always. I'm actually happy that the stream worked today, because the last few times it was horrible in terms of internet, but it seems like if I only stream on one platform at the moment, it's fine. So we'll stick to YouTube, and if possible, and my internet gets better, we might go back to dual streaming, but right now doesn't seem to be doing so well. So yeah. Okay, folks, thanks for watching. I do see you next time. Oh, Cyan is here too, you goddamn lurker. I love you, Cyan. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.